Alright guys, today we are going to be installing the DJI Mini OSD to give you on-screen display, the Fat Shark teleported V3 goggles for first-person viewing, and the data link ground station for the DJI Phantom. What you want to do now is locate your CAN bus port. It will be on the landing gear leg. And then you're going to undo the 4 screws and disconnect the wiring for the CAN bus port. Once you do that, you're going to disconnect the CAN bus port, and then you're simply going to slide the cable through the opening of the Phantom. Notice there is a zip tie there, so just snip that zip tie and then you can just pull it on through. Alright, now all you gotta do is plug back in the CAN bus port, and you're gonna set it aside. You will be using this at a later date or a later time in the video. Alright, so here's where you're gonna either have to solder the cables, or you can actually buy a plug-and-play cable from the internet. I chose to actually solder mine just because I didn't want to wait. So I'm going to give you a quick description of what wires to solder. Here's a good photo representing the way you should wire the yellow, brown, red, and brown coming out of the Phantom into the micro OSD and also into your Fat Shark transmitter. Just pause the video and take a look at this and study it if you're wanting to solder. It's actually pretty easy. Other than that, just hop on the net and find pictures. There's plenty of information about it on the net. Now it's time to find a place to mount your OSD Mini. I chose to mount mine in the front of the Phantom. That's pretty much the only place you can mount it. There is a place in the next to the NASA. There's a flat place where you can mount it, but I just chose to mount mine here. It's out of the way. So once you mount that, you're going to leave enough room for the wire coming out of the OSD Mini that's going to plug into your CAN bus or your CAN hub, whatever you want to call it, CAN bus. So just do that. Once everything is installed, just double check all your connections, make sure your zip ties are correct, make sure your micro OSD is snug, and also make sure your CAN bus is secure as well. I did that with 2-sided tape, as you can see from the previous pictures. After that, just double check everything like I said, and get ready to install your Fat Shark transmitter. Alright, these 2 clips are the ones that you're going to install in your Fat Shark transmitter. They were the ones previously that you soldered into the micro OSD, and then the 4 wires coming from the Phantom. The placement on this is pretty, you have to be pretty accurate. First thing is, you do not want to put it where your battery, once you install your battery, it interferes with the transmitter itself or the actual antenna that you're going to put on it. Also, you have to keep in mind, you have to know that you're going to be putting a gimbal on, so you can't just throw it right in the middle. This place that I'm mounting it, I think, is the best place to mount it, simply because all the pictures that I've seen, and it works for me just well. I haven't had any problems. So here I'm just double checking, making sure it will install with the battery installed.